Hey folks, this is the legislative update for the week. So we're going to start right out with Senate Joint Resolution 98. The Federal Highway Administration wants your tax dollars to be used to buy Chinese-made electric vehicle charging equipment. We voted, and I voted yes to end that practice. The next thing is House Joint Resolution 98. The Department of Labor wants to end the franchise model. And if you don't know exactly what that means, if you like to go to McDonald's, if you like to go to Subway, anything that is a franchise where there's a head office and then people make their own investment, run their own business, but with the name of the company. Some of the pizza places, what have you. That's a great small business employer in every single community. The National Labor Relations Board wants to end that. I co-sponsored and voted for the process which would not allow the National Labor Relations Board to do that. House Resolution 788, which is a slush fund. It's called the Stop Settlement Slush Fund Act. The Department of Justice, when people are sued for one reason or another, oftentimes makes the loser, instead of paying whoever was damaged or injured in the suit, they make the loser pay some activist organization in that space, maybe an environmental organization. It's completely wrong. The money either needs to go to the damaged party or back to the Treasury. And so I co-sponsored that bill and I voted for it. House Resolution 839, the China Exchange Rate Transparency Act. I voted yes on that as well. And that just means that our representative at the International Monetary Fund needs to advocate for transparency and accountability of the Communist Chinese currency exchange rate policies. As you know, they're inflating and deflating and overvaluing and undervaluing their currency to compete better with the United States. It's unacceptable. A couple other things of interest. As you know, we had the Hunter Biden contempt hearing or markup this week. Two committees, Oversight, which I sit on, and Judiciary, both committees voted to find Hunter Biden in contempt. In the meantime, we just found out that Mr. Biden has agreed to sit for the deposition. So I don't know if those bills are going to be voted on the full floor yet or not. It depends on if he's actually sincere about doing that and if he comes in. So more to follow on that. And then finally, you're hearing a lot of information about the spending deal. I'm just going to give you a couple numbers. What we're talking about right now is the deal that's on the table is a cap of 1.59 trillion. That's what everybody's been told, but you need to know, because it's not the whole story, is that there is a $69 billion side deal that's not even written in the legislation. So 1.59 trillion, of which 886 for defense, $703 billion for non-defense items, that's in the bill. But then another $86 billion in what we call, $69 billion in a sidecar deal that's not even in the legislation. That's based on a handshake. And then just to let you know, after this would potentially pass, then somebody's going to come back and look for another $110 billion off budget of your tax dollars for what's called a supplemental. Now, that's what's being offered right now. I've been in a lot of meetings. We're trying to propose some alternatives to that. Ladies and gentlemen, all this is a continuation of the Nancy Pelosi policies and spending, but at a much higher level that I'd voted against in the past. So while I hope this isn't where it goes, I'm keeping an open mind, but I will tell you, I have no interest and I have no intention, and I will not be voting for anything that does this. This doesn't do anything to fix the border. This doesn't do anything to slow down the cost of living increases that you're dealing with every day. So while I hope we can do better, I won't be voting for this. I guarantee you that, if this is the final result. So that's the update for now. We'll talk to you again next week.